Three commands are used for comparing files. They are comm, cmb and diff. Comm command compares two sorted files line by line. So we'll be seeing it with the help of an example. Comm first file is sample01.txt and second file is sample02.txt. These files contains names of some fruits in a sorted order. So while when we execute this, we can see that the output is divided into three columns, where first column prints the contents that are unique in the file 1, and the second column prints contents that are unique in file 2, and the third column prints the contents that are common to both file 1 and file 2. Here in this case, the next command is cmb. Cmb command compares two files byte by byte and reports the first byte where the difference occurs. It also prints the line number. The two files need not be in the sorted order in the case of cmb command. We will be seeing with an example. We will be using the same files, sample01.txt and sample02.txt. We can see that the difference occurs in the second line, and that is byte number 7. So it will print out the files and differ colon, then the byte number 7, which is in the line 2. The third command for comparing two files is diff. Diff takes two files as input and prints what needs to be done for changing the first file to be exactly like the second. For this, diff provides us with a list of instructions. It provides instructions on what changes are to be made in the first file to make it exactly like the second. For this, three types of changes are listed by the diff command. They are D for delete, A for add and C for changes. Along with this, lines preceded by a less than symbol are lines from the first file, and the lines preceded by a greater than symbol are lines from the second file. This is also printed in the diff output. So we will be seeing the diff command with a series of examples. First is diff space sample1.txt and sample2.txt. These are the two files which we are comparing. So in this we can see that only one instruction is there to make sample1 exactly same as sample2.txt. So here it is written that instruction is D, and on the left part of this is 2,4, which means that the left part specifies, in the case of delete instruction, only we need to worry about the left part. It says that we need to delete 2,4. 2,4 means 2 to 4 or lines 2, 3 and 4 of the first file, or it essentially means that we need to delete line number 2, 3 and 4 of the first file to make it like the second file. Also it is written that 6D2, which means that we also need to delete the sixth line of the first file also. So with the less than symbol, it will list the contents of these lines 2, 3, 4 and line number 6. By making these changes, we can see that if we make these changes, we can see that file 1 will be equal to file 2. Next we will be seeing another example, diff sample 3.txt and sample 4.txt. Here it is written that 1A 2,4 and 2A6. Here the instruction is for append only, which means that here we can see that to the left of A we can see number 1, and to the right of A we can see that line number 2,4. 2,4 means line number 2, 3 and 4. This means that after the first line of file 1, we need to add line number 2, 3 and 4 from the file 2. Also, after the line number 2 of the first file, we need to add line number 6 from the second file. So, if we do these changes, we can see that sample 3 will be equal to sample 4. Next, we will be seeing another example which shows the change instruction diff sample 4.txt sample 5.txt. Here we can see that the output is 2C2, which means that line number 2 of the first file is to be changed with line number 2 of the second file. So if we make these changes, we can see that the file sample 4 will be equivalent to sample 5.